You know how you're scrolling on Facebook or LinkedIn and you feel like someone's watching you? Someone's watching your social media behavior. Well, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, algorithms have their eyes peeled, okay? But I think it's because all for a good cause. In this episode, I want to compare how Meta's platform, mostly Facebook and Instagram, and LinkedIn keep out the riffraff, meaning the spam and the scam and the naughty content while keeping you safe. First things first, spotting the oddballs. Anomaly detection 101. Both Meta and LinkedIn use anomaly detection, like a club bouncer spotting a bad weirdo trying to sneak in 500 times. These clever algorithms are flagging anything that's not like the others. Here's an example. If an account suddenly sends 300 friend requests or connection requests within an hour, or a brand new profile starts liking every post in sight, that's a red flag. LinkedIn's system is super vigilant. Their automated defenses blocked 97.1% of fake accounts in just 6 months. And 99.7% were stopped even before a random user like you and me, reported it. And this I read on LinkedIn's platform, LinkedIn's blog. You could read more stuff like this on about.linkedin.com. So if you want a better explanation, here it is. Nearly all the phony people that are like John Doe, CEO of non-existent corp, these kind of profiles get zapped by bots before they say, let's connect. On Facebook's side of the fence, anomaly detection is equally very fierce. Imagine a billion people party with AI security guards. Meta routinely sniffs out spammy behavior, like coordinated fake likes, follows, repetitive comments. In fact, spam networks that create hundreds of dummy accounts to flood your feed, they're getting squashed every minute. Facebook's been taking like drastic measures in the last 18 months or so, or maybe a couple of years. Took down more than 100 million fake pages that were gaming the system with scripted fake follows. You can read that on Facebook's About page. You should go to about.fb.com. And I'm not exaggerating, 100 million fake accounts being detected and shut down. And if you thought you are being one in a million and you are special, imagine being one in 100 million fake accounts. Yikes. And it's not just pages. Meta removed 23 million profiles in 2024 and 27 million profiles this year alone. And it's not even September. The bottom line is, whether it's a bogus LinkedIn recruiter or it's a Facebook clone of your grandma or your uncle, yeah, that happens too. And if it sounds inauthentic to the algorithms or the bots on Meta or LinkedIn, the algorithms are going to sniff it out and squash that before they have a chance to say, Chilch. Okay, AI on patrol, NLP and computer vision to the rescue. These are great guys, the bots. So, how do these platforms actually know what is spammy and what is unsafe? Enter NLP. NLP is natural language processing, it's AI. And computer vision is for images, AI for images. These two, NLP and computer vision, they get together and do the super duper Sherlock Holmes and Watson job of detecting. Tirelessly, they scan posts, captions, images, you name it, to detect policy violations. Meta's AI is constantly on patrol across Facebook and Instagram, automatically reading and seeing content to catch nasty stuff like misinformation, hate speech, nudity, or graphic violence. We don't need those things on our social media. In fact, Meta says that the majority of violating content is detected and removed proactively by their technology before anyone even gets a chance to look at them. Super smart filters. If you post something outrageous, chances are AI is going to whisper, that's not allowed, and pull it aside for review. So be super careful about what you're posting out there. Be super careful about how many friend requests you send a day, 15 or less, and spread it out. No, add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend. Don't do that. But don't worry, it's not judging your awkward drunk photos or your wardrobe misfunction, just truly the bad stuff. On LinkedIn, the vibe is professional, Facebook is more personal, but AI is pretty vigilant. Imagine the bouncers on AI wearing a t-shirt and a jeans, and the bouncer on LinkedIn is like suit and tie. Algorithms on LinkedIn, they read your posts and messages to ensure that you are within the professional community policies. If you come across as spammy, you could get a, if you repeatedly keep doing that, you could lose your account. No, neither of them is worried about texts like, hey, do you want to meet for coffee or do you want to buy this? What they're looking for is misinformation, harassment, adult content, even on buttoned up LinkedIn. These do pop up occasionally. Every post you share is quickly classified by AI as could it be spam, could it be low quality, or could it be okay? When you try to throw in a lot of hashtags, a bunch of random tagging a bunch of random people, or filling your post with gibberish, LinkedIn's NLP is going to throw a big scam alert, spam alert, scam alert, spam alert. Example: LinkedIn explicitly says tagging unrelated folks or using too many hashtags, keep it to 3 max, okay, can trigger the spam filter. So lots of hashtags doesn't mean big reach. Keep it to 1, 2, or 3 hashtags. If you're posting way too often, like say one post every 2 or 3 hours, that's a lot for LinkedIn. The algorithm might tap you on the shoulder and say, hey there, tiger, ease it, slow it down. Meanwhile, computer vision helps LinkedIn spot inappropriate images. Computer vision is all about images. No obscene pictures, fake diplomas, stuff like that shouldn't be sneaking through your LinkedIn posts. Essentially, AI is the unsung hero here. Scanning text, scanning images, keeping our feeds clean. Algorithms are evolving. Okay, so there have been recent changes to keep you safe. Battle against spam and bad content. It's not sell it and forget kind of deal. Okay, these platforms are like constantly tweaking their algorithms. Sometimes they're quiet as a ninja, they don't announce it. But the recent announcement was in summer 2025. Meta announced some pretty big shifts to improve content safety without accidentally bonking innocent users on the head. One such change is it wants us to focus on quality over quantity, and that's in enforcement right now. So Meta decided to concentrate on high severity violations, which means think deeply before you throw in some hate content or hate speech or criminal activity. Some of our content could come across as borderline cases. So let's be very careful about cutting down on this annoying Facebook jail time, because harmless posts could be sometimes caught as overzealous filters. And this is working because they slashed their own content removal mistakes by about 50% in this year alone, 2025. I read that on about.fb.com. Facebook and Instagram also rolled out feed algorithm updates to downgrade spammy content, like posts with super distracting, irrelevant captions and endless hashtags. They now get seen by only followers. Too many hashtags do not get algorithm boost, and they cannot earn money. Monetization on Facebook has become stricter, but that's for another episode. So, what I'm trying to say in plain English is if you try to trick the algorithm with nonsense captions like show a puppy picture and then the text goes like buy cheap sunglasses, or the algorithm's going to laugh digitally, but it's going to limit your post's reach. And that doesn't apply just to that post, to every post that you do. LinkedIn also has a similar fine tuning in its approach. LinkedIn's feed is different, as you already know. It's not going viral with dancing or cat memes. That doesn't happen on LinkedIn. In fact, LinkedIn openly says it's not designed for virality. You don't you don't supposedly go viral on LinkedIn. Recent algorithm changes double down on relevance and authenticity. The platform's filters are now aggressively downranking spammy behavior, and low quality posts are getting right out of the gate. So be careful with what you post. That's an algorithmic way of saying only legit, useful content gets through LinkedIn. Okay. LinkedIn safety team also uh, beefed up messaging defenses. By messaging defenses, it's just a fancy name it gave to your DMs on LinkedIn. Your DMs on LinkedIn get scanned so that LinkedIn knows you're not scamming or phishing links. So it's not reading your gossip about your boss. So don't worry about that. It's hunting for fake job offer, other kinds of scams. Thanks to these tech upgrades, LinkedIn reports catching even more malicious content automatically, which means safer experience for you and me. So stay safe. Avoid the ban hammer. Okay. You might be thinking, all right, algorithms are watching. So what do I do? Don't worry. Staying in the good graces of Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn is super easy if you follow some common sense tips. Okay. One, keep it real. Use your real identity. Now, LinkedIn wants everybody to give it their driver's license or whatever identity government issued, because fake names and pretending to be someone else in one way or the other is a one-way ticket to Banvilla. Meta keeps removing millions of imposter accounts. Be yourself. It's a professional way and a personal win. Second thing to do, ease up on spammy stuff. Avoid sending mass friend requests or connection requests on LinkedIn. Space it out. If you just met somebody at a conference, by all means connect. But don't try to connect with every attendee in a matter of an hour. Anomaly detectors are going to raise an eyebrow, or do they have eyebrows? Doesn't matter. Quality connections beat quantity. Okay. Third thing to do, watch your posting habits very clearly. Don't post the same content and link everywhere, and don't post 20 times a day. On LinkedIn, give give some breathing room. Post at least 12 hours apart so you don't look like a spam bot. On Facebook and Instagram, similarly, rapid fire identical posts or DMs could trigger spam flags. That means don't copy and paste the same DM to 50 people at once. Next thing, mind your hashtags and your tagging. On LinkedIn, especially, hashtags are great, but not more than two, three max. Going hashtag crazy with dozens of tags will definitely get you down, especially unrelated ones. They are going to look spammy. Use a few relevant tags. On Instagram, 30 are allowed, but keep it down to 10 or 12. Add people or tag people only if relevant. When you mention random celebrities or strangers to get attention, you get flagged down. Don't do that. Play nice and follow rules. This should be obvious, but no hate speech, no harassment, no explicit adult content on professional networks, especially LinkedIn or anywhere, right? The AI is going to catch stuff like slurs or threats or unsafe images. LinkedIn's AI flags tons of harassment, violent and adult content, and Meta system likewise removes content that violates their community standards. So, when in doubt, ask yourself, would I share this in front of my grandma? If not, it probably violates some policy. So, follow these tips, and you'll probably never end up in LinkedIn or Facebook jail or Instagram jail. In fact, you'll be helping making the online community feel better for everyone. Okay? Join the social search community. If you enjoyed this deep yet lighthearted dive into content safety, if you're hungry for more insights, and if you want to boost your social media savvy and protect your accounts, join Social Surge. That's my group coaching community where I discuss these kind of topics and plenty more. In Social Surge, we swap stories, we share the latest algorithm news, and help each other stay ahead of the game. It's like having an insider's guide to social media jungle. And you're invited. Don't miss out on conversation. Join Social Surge. or stay ahead of your social game. Until the next time, I'll see you here. Hit subscribe and like. You know what to do.